Happy Memorial Day weekend, 6th graders. I'm just going to quick film what's in my bag and how to pack it. Video for you as we prepare to go to camp for the next 4 days. That's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then part of Friday. So let's do a little left to right. I got my backpack here. I got my rain jacket. Weather looks nice, but we never want to be unprepared. I have my waterproof shoes. It does say bring an extra pair if you're worried about your shoes getting wet, so I'm gonna bring these Crocs too. I have an extra pack here. It says that on your list. I don't believe you will need one, but if you do, make sure it's extra small, but you don't need a whole nother backpack. I have all my toiletries, so I have my wallet, I have my soap, I have deodorant, I have toothbrush, toothpaste. I'm gonna choose to bring a book and a little journal, and then right here is some bug repellent. I don't think it will be too much of a problem, the bugs, but always nice to have. Remember, no spray. I have 4 t-shirts, 1 for each day. I have some socks, 5, 1 extra just in case it gets wet. I have a long sleeve for if it gets cold in the night, and I have sun protection, just a light long sleeve as well. I have 2 pairs of shorts that I'm gonna bring. I have 2 pairs of long pants, towel, pillow, and sleeping bag. One thing you might notice that is missing out of here that you definitely will need to bring is your underwear, but nobody needs to see that. So when I'm packing, I wanna make sure that I can take the most stuff that I need while also making sure that my pack isn't stuffed too heavy or I don't have any space for things I might want to take home. So I'm a big proponent of the rolling of all my stuff. So to roll a t-shirt, I just flip in the 2 sides. I roll it in half, and then I am going to just roll it up, and I'll slip that into my bag. For shorts, since they're usually pretty small and light, I like to stack them. So I'll stack a short on top, I'll go over the top, and then roll it into one. Again, you have 2 shorts and a really small amount of space, so you can even stack t-shirts on top if they're not too thick. For pants, again, pretty simple, fold them over. And if you really want to be an expert roller, an expert traveler, pretend this is underwear, I might fold my underwear in half, stack them on top, and then roll them inside of my pants. So you can do that too with shorts and underwear. Socks is where it gets a little bit trickier. I do like to roll my socks as well. It just takes up so much less space. What you do is you take one sock, match it on top of the other, and then you roll it from toe to top. So roll it up like that. And the tricky part is then, now you have it like this. You take one of the openings, the one that's furthest away from the roll. So we have the roll, 1 sock, 2nd sock. I open it, I put my thumb on one side, and then I tuck it over the top. So now I have just a ball of sock. And again, really compactable. You can fit a lot of these inside your pack. As you can see, I really have laid everything out. And rule of thumb, before you put in the pack, double check that you have everything on your list, because nothing is worse than getting to the campsite and realizing, oh, I forgot to pack my toothbrush, or I forgot to pack my underwear. So lay everything out, make sure you double check with your family that you got it, and then we can start putting things into the pack. After rolling all my stuff, it does look a lot less crowded. So I promise, the rolling, all my clothes are right there in that small little pack, and now it's time to start putting things inside the pack. All right, let's start putting some stuff in our pack. Now, it's always smart to put large flat objects such as laptops or a teacher's guide in first, and then putting it closest to our back, so we have a flat surface that's resting on our back when our pack is on our shoulders. Then I'm gonna put the bulkiest items in the bottom. I'm also gonna make sure I put items that I won't need quick access to. So we're at camp, I'm not gonna change my t-shirts every time I get dirty, so I'm gonna put them in there, and I'm gonna put them in there sideways so that they're kind of creating a base layer to put everything else on top of. So let's get that in there. Next, again, I'm gonna put my pants. I won't need a quick change of pants. I'm okay with getting dirty, so pants and shorts. I won't need shorts until the nighttime, so I'm gonna put those in second. I'll probably put my extra backpack in there. This is just an easy fanny pack, something to carry Band-Aids, flashlights, but nothing too big. So if you have a small pack, please make sure it's pretty small, and I'm gonna throw it in there next. I'm probably gonna throw my book in there again, lay it flat so that it has space for other things to lay on it. And then I am going to put my extra socks. Now, I don't want to have any wet socks, and so if they do get wet, I want to have quick access. I don't want to be rummaging around trying to find a pair of socks. So I'm going to put those in next. And last, I'm going to put my rain jacket in. Again, I'm not expecting it to rain this week, but in case it does, I want to make sure it's one of the first things that I can grab. So it might not necessarily make sense for camp, but when you are camping or traveling, you want those things that you need at the top. I'll probably put my Crocs in here because that will be the first thing that I'll unpack when I get to my bunk and put those under my bunk. So that's it for the main compartment. And finally, we got our toiletries and our extras. So I'm actually not gonna put that in the main compartment. If you have the option or a pack that has separate compartments, I would either put these at the top or I put them in a separate compartment. So I have everything in this section, and on the top of the hood of the pack, this is obviously a backpacking pack, I have an extra section. So I'm putting in my soap. I'm gonna put that in its own plastic bag because it's going to get wet at the end of the week. And during the day, I'll sit it out in the air so it can dry, but I want my own soap. I don't really want to be sharing with anyone else. I have my toothbrush and my toothpaste along with my razor in its own bag. I'm gonna put that up the top. Again, it's gonna get wet during the day. It will be out in the air to dry, but on the way home, it's probably gonna be wet from the morning of brushing teeth. I just got, my extra notepad and a wallet that I'm going to be bringing, so I'll put those up top. Deodorant and an extra face rag, just, for safekeeping up top. And then my bug repellent cream. Remember, no spray. They really don't want us to bring spray. Something you might have noticed is there's no electronics in this bag, no food or snacks in this bag. Again, those are against the rules, and we're really asking adults, families, and students not to bring those. It's only going to bring pests and bugs and animals into our cabins, and the electronics are going to take us away from the experience of camp. So you might notice this. I have some things outside of my pack. So I have my pillow, my towel, and my sleeping bag. I don't really want to fit those in my pack. It's going to take up too much space. So I have my pillow and my towel. I'm just going to throw my pillow inside of my towel. So there are also a couple of items outside of my pack that I'm still planning on bringing. So I have my pillow, my sleeping pack, and my towel. These are things that I probably could fit in my pack, but don't really want to for space reasons. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my towel and just put it inside of my pillowcase for now, because I know that I can carry this as just one big bundle with my backpack on as I get onto the bus. If your pillowcase is large enough, you can also just probably slip your sleeping bag in there as well, or carry it in an extra hand. And that's kind of just my carry-on, as they say. I'll have this maybe on my lap on the bus or somewhere near me. So I have my pack and then my extra pillow as well. Another tip that I have, and this is kind of just me, I like to have my camp or next day outfit planned out and ready to go. So I have my t-shirt, I have my pants, I have sun protection socks, underwear, and of course my trusty Freddie Montero signed hat. So I think I am good to go. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me by email, reach out to me Talking Points, phone, contact your advisor. Super excited for this 4-day camping trip. I know a lot of us don't really know, myself, don't really know what to expect, but I know that if we come prepared and we come willing to have new experiences, we're gonna have a good time. So, see you soon, 6th grade.